Hello, everyone. Hi.
Today we are having fun, Simone and I hope you also want to craft along.
Oh, there we are. You are live. I'm just bringing up the chat, Benita.
Yeah,
There we go.
and I need to take you away from the iPad because I can't see the comments.
Okay, you do
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah, because I think we are fine. We go with the
exactly.
flow.
We will go with the flow.
Yeah, we do.
So, I'm just going to pop in there a quick hello in the chat while you bring the chat up on your
Yeah, thank you.
iPad.
Thank you very much.
No worries. I hope everyone who joins and either is joining us live or joins after the live, I hope you'll all enjoy this fun way to craft. This is new to me, Benita. I have
Yeah,
never done this before. So I'm very excited to
yeah,
to
and a
do that.
little scared.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but sure, we're just going to go with it. There's Marie. Good morning, Marie. Marie is in
Oh,
Western
and a
Australia.
little scared. I'm sorry. I'm just. Oh my
Mute
god.
your. Oh, the fun of starting a craft along together when you're
Yeah,
live on YouTube, huh?
but I think the sound. I just need to take you off because when I put the phone in the holder, it took the sound down.
Oh, it pressed on it. For
Yeah.
any of you who are not aware, Benita is in a wheelchair. And so when she's putting her camera, which is up above her desk, up, it's a little bit of a challenge for Benita. So
Yes.
excuse all the moving around and everything. But yeah, that's what Benita is doing. Good
Yeah.
morning, Pippa. And congratulations. I heard you were a winner chicken dinner on Cara's live yesterday evening. I did miss it. I was busy with hubby.
Yeah.
We were in the garden. Just let me get that out quickly. I was busy in the garden with hubby.
Yeah, congratulations again, Pippa. It was so nice. What great giveaway you won.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Benita
papers
was
and
telling me all about
nice.
it this morning, weren't you? And congratulations to Cara. She's not with us in the live chat yet, but I know she'll
No,
either join us later or she'll watch this at a later time. But
yeah,
she's reached just over 100 subscribers on her channel, and her
yeah.
channel is called Benita.
It's Little Rabbit Designs.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
fair play. We've really been trying to push Cara's numbers up so that she, would be able to go live on YouTube. She's a fab crafter. She's doing it years, but
yeah,
the YouTubing is new for her. So yeah, we love to lift our crafters up who are um, breaking out into social media, whether it's YouTube or the other socials. We do love to help them, don't we, Benita?
yeah. We do. Cause I am a small YouTuber myself, so I have had a lot of help from you, Simone, and other crafters. So I feel very lucky that my channel is growing steady. So today, Simone and I are playing Roll the Dice. That will be very fun. So the thing is, I will roll the dice for Simone first with all these um, decisions that the dice had to do. So it's the card style, theme, and dominant color, technique, decoration, and number of different papers. The card base not included. So the card base is Yeah. So it's the papers on the card, so to say. And I will start with card style for you then, Simone. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I've got my piece of paper here. I
So
left it in
number
the dining
three.
room. I had to speed up and grab it just so I have it. I know you're going to you're going to tell me, but it'll
Number
be handy to have
three.
it. So
Number
number
three.
3, I'm going to be making a 6 by 6
Yeah,
card. Lovely. What are you going to make, Benita?
we will see. But I will put your all your decisions first, cause you can go and put your stuff while I'm dicing
Doing
for me.
yours.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the theme for you is 5 music.
Oh,
Oh, are you
I've
remember?
actually
Are you putting it down on paper so you
I
will
am. I'm
remember?
actually writing it down. I have. I don't know if you can see the
Yeah, I
screen,
see
but
that
I've.
now. I
Yeah.
forgot. So music, and what dominant color? For orange.
Oh, Benita, that's your favorite color.
Yeah, and we were talking about it yesterday, didn't we? It would
Yeah.
be so fun if you got orange and I get pink.
I think you have a what's it dice there that you could.
But I don't cheat because you can see what I'm doing.
I know. I
4.
know.
Number 4 technique is stamps and images. So die cuts, what you call it, images, the prepared, the yeah, images, not
Yeah.
just only stamps, but yeah. And decoration, number 4,
So
droplets
that's
and
using
dewdrops.
Nuvo drops. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Now, I can use,
you,
accent glaze and make
yeah,
drops out of those.
yeah, and you can use the clear bling thingies, the round, like pearls and stuff, clear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
can you can use those.
Mm-hmm.
And now number of papers, number 4, 1. Oh, boo.
So,
But you can cut that up in different styles and stuff. Yeah.
okay.
So that's an easy
Perfect.
one. So now you can start and um, prepare your card while I'm just getting my pen and a paper ready so I can put my. Let's
So I
see what
don't
for.
need my showstopper bases and everything that I've prepared. So I'll keep them. I'll keep
No, you
them
got
for
an
another
easy
card.
one.
I got an
Number
easy one.
5. Oh God, I'm going to do a double showstopper. Oh my God. Youpie doo. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, number from 5. Oh, I'm getting the music too.
Okay.
So, but that's the fun thing because you never know what the dice want to go for. 3, blue. Uh, Good morning, Lisa.
All right.
And now for the technique. 3, dice and die cuts. That's my thing. And decoration. So I have 5, 5, 3, 3. And 5 again.
What way are you throwing that dice, Mrs.? Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. But I have to have hat pins and 3D decorations.
Well,
Or
I'm glad
yeah.
you got that one because I don't have any hat pins. So,
Yeah, but you could that's why I added the 3D decorations, you know?
mhm.
If you had that alternative. Number 4. I got one paper too. Oh my god, that will be so hard.
Yeah, you're going to struggle with that one,
Oh,
aren't you?
yeah. A double showstopper with one card. Oh, one paper, I mean. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so it's just one mat, one layer
Yeah. Oh
with
my
that.
god.
That'll be fine. You'll manage. You'll
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah. Ah, bonjour, Christine.
Okay, I'm just looking for some pattern paper here.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with. I must make sure I'm in screen.
How many
I might.
papers did you get, Simone? I forgot.
I got one type of pattern paper.
Oh, so we got the same, but
Yeah,
there and the music theme.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is have the image of a wall in the background. And I've got these Craft Consortium essential craft papers. They're brick textures. So
Yeah.
I think that would go really well with my music team. And I've got some of the Made to Surprise Music Maker and Make Some Noise dies that I have already die cut out and
Yeah.
have prepped. And I think that will go well with
I have.
kind of, that rock grunge kind of idea.
Yeah. That.
So I've got, what else have I got? Stamps and images. So, I mean, I'll stamp a sentiment. I did have some die cut sentiments. They're from the Major Surprise, all the sentiment die sets. So, I mean, I can use one of them.
Yeah.
I can do a hooray maybe and stamp happy birthday. That'll give me my stamps. Um, Now, if I've got to go orange, so I could always go with an orange type of brick. Would that go? Would I get
That
away
that
with that?
that
Will
sounds
that work?
perfect. That sounds perfect.
I mean, it's more red than orange. Does it strictly have to be orange? I mean, I could emboss an
Oh,
orange piece of cardstock, but look, there's orange in this. What
yeah.
do you think, Benita? Can I get away with using one of those?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're
I
welcome.
think
I'm
this
just
one has
over
some
here
orange in it. Might
looking
use
for
this
my.
one.
I'm just looking for my music dice, and of course I didn't prepare those.
No, well, this
Yeah.
is why I love when I get die sets. I love to die cut them out. I have another one here because there was flowers there. So I had some flowers ready to go with all the bits.
Yeah.
I find it good. Sometimes when you want to make a card, and even with a showstopper,
Yeah.
sometimes putting all the elements on and getting them all together can be, what takes a lot of the time. So sometimes when I'm being really productive, I'll,
Oh.
I'll do that and I've that done. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to have a quick look at the comments. Pippa said this has cheered her up so much already. So funny. I'm glad we're making
Oh.
you laugh, Pippa, because that's what it's about for myself and Benita.
Yeah.
When we get together, we spend more time taking the proverbial out and just having a laugh. And that's what crafting should be, really.
Yeah.
Christine, good morning. Bonjour. From southwest France, but from Manchester. that was a hubby's dream to move to France and have gîtes and do all the things. And when it came time to put his mouth where, his money where his mouth was, we just moved to a different part of Ireland.
Yeah,
But we have a crafty friend called Tez, and she's English and living in France as well, and she loves it. So yeah, nice place to visit, I think, as well.
yeah,
And Pippa agrees with me. Thank you, Pippa. You are welcome to join our lives anytime, my crafty friend. Pippa agrees that there is oranges in that brick. You may
yeah,
have to squint one eye to
yeah.
see the orange, but it's there.
But Simone, you can put some other orange bits in there because
Well,
it's just
look, I've
yeah,
got an orange guitar. Look, won't
yeah,
that work?
good.
That will work perfectly.
Yeah, that
So,
will be
yeah,
great.
we won't sweat the small stuff. I've got orange in there. I'll leave that out to remind me to do orange in the guitar.
Or
I've
I
got
will
a
remind
ready-made
you.
shop bought base that I'm going to use, Benita. Now the envelope is 6 by 6. The card base, they never are the size they purport to be, are they?
No, no.
Let me just take my ruler. So yeah, this one is 5 and 7/8 by five
Yeah,
and seven
but
eighths.
that counts.
It
So
does. I mean,
you
it's in there 6 by 6. So I'm going to cut my layer because I
yeah,
only have to do one layer of pattern paper. So I'm going to cut this to 5 and 5/8 by 5 and 5/8, and that'll give me a nice little border going all the way around.
yeah.
So
And
I'm going to do that.
yeah, and I'm going to glue this double showstopper together. And I am not using the dice for these. I'm just going to measure and do strips around. That can be a cool idea too. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of this challenge. You don't have a plan from the start.
Yeah, you just
go
make it as you like. Go for it.
go with the flow,
Go with the flow.
or go with the dice.
Yeah. Okay. I think that'll work there. Move that out of the way. And I'm going to use my collal to stick down my pattern paper. I'm going to commit to doing that.
Ooh,
And
daredevil.
then I'm going to put this face up, guys, because I think that's where you can see the orange. So, I am kind of sticking to the challenge of using it.
Yeah, yeah, you
You know?
are.
And it's not as if I don't like orange. I do
No,
love orange.
yeah,
Um, I just think for this theme, that's the great thing that anyone who wants to play along with this, after the live, if you're seeing this
yeah,
afterwards, it can be an orange piece of cardstock. You could emboss it or
yeah.
just have it's open to everyone's interpretation. So I think this is a really fun way to do it. I'm going to put my hooray up here and I'm going to take out some of my instruments. I'm going to go through them
But
because,
you have seen on this sheet that other colors are okay, so you don't have just to stick with orange.
no, you can, it's your primary color, really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So I'm just thinking if I should have the instruments in different blue, maybe, and have um. I'm not sure what I am doing. Really?
I'm going to pop these all in here so I can better see what I have. Because I want to have a look and see what other colors. I've got some. This is going to make for a fab masculine card. I think,
Yeah,
with the coloration and everything.
yeah, it will. And I am going to use Craft Consortium also, because I have this beautiful ocean paper. That
Hmm.
would be nice to have the as a background, and then have oh, this blue. Ooh, yeah. I will have this one.
That's,
Oops.
do you know, I very nearly used those papers as well
Yeah,
because I have that paper pack. But I
yeah,
thought, no, I liked the idea of the brick.
yeah. But
Um,
do you have that in orange then?
yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's probably an orange in there.
Yeah, cause yeah. So now I need, the math. Ugh.
I hate math.
I'm starting to hate it too. I have been too much time with you, so I'm starting to hate it too.
Here, don't blame me because you hate the math.
No,
Don't blame me. I think
no.
everyone hates the math.
Yeah, except
Um,
for my dad. He was a math whiz.
oh.
Yeah.
Christine is asking, Benita, which showstopper style is this
Oh,
that you're
yeah.
using?
Sorry. I I am using the. Let me get the package. I'm using this one. Showstopper. It's it's this one. Is it? Oh, yeah. But you can see the. What does it say? Side panel 5x7. I'm sorry. I It was too small to read. Side
Okay.
panel 5x7. It's called.
Showstopper.
Yeah, from Sam.
Very good.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get it in because I never. Oh, there is right. Yeah, I never know how to be in the picture to show it properly. Yeah, Pippa, I love that paper too, and they have different color schemes. So I have an orange pack also with this marble effect. It's really nice. Speaking of orange. Two and a
Um,
half by 6 3/4. Yes, 2.5. We start
okay,
with
yes, I have enough elements in that.
so two, and don't usually use blue so much in my crafting. I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
love blue. Blue is
Yeah.
my boyfriend.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with something. I think something like that. I'm not sure about the layout, but 2.
6 3/4. Oh, morning, Cara. Oh, it's
Morning, Cara.
okay. You
We
can
were
go.
talking about you, weren't we, Benita?
Yeah, we can go. You can go back and watch the fun part when I roll the dice for us later.
Yeah, we were saying how great it is that your channel is growing and that you had a live yesterday evening and a giveaway to celebrate, and how Pippa was the lucky winner for your live,
I don't know
weren't we?
how. Yeah, we were. So apparently I can't count, or I have bad eyesight or something, because it doesn't it wasn't the right measurements.
Yeah. Was
Me-
it the trimmer or was it yourself?
it was me. It was me for sure. Yes,
I'm
it
adding a little
was.
bit of foam tape behind my hooray. It's going to give me a little bit
Oh,
of,
that looks so nice, Simone.
yeah, I think something like that.
I think
Well,
you will be a great chat moderator then, because I won't be finished my prompt.
do you know what? I might make a couple of these while I'm on here because
Yeah,
I do have, quite a few, and
yeah,
I
that's a good
really
idea.
like these as a masculine card. I
Yeah,
have made one in a different style. I made three similar to this. One was in yellow, one in blue, and one in red. And they
yeah,
were so easy to do just with a little bit of ink blending. So, I mean, I could have done something like this using orange colors for it. But
yeah.
they, a lot of the family who saw the other three, including this
Oh,
one
yeah,
that I had made, all thought they were a really cool card to have. So,
yeah,
I'm quite happy to craft away. I've done what we wanted to do for this.
yeah.
So I can now kind of throw my own spin on it. I'd like to make a female kind of one, add a couple of flowers in and stuff. So I'm going to continue crafting with the theme and everything you've given me and the dynamics you've given me. I'm just going to kind of raise my game a little bit. So
Ooh,
that's my plan. I think what I'm
wow.
going to do before, well, should I really? I like the placement. Guys, what do you think of the placement there, more or less? Um, I think I kind of like that placement. So I might stick these down. I'm not going to put a sentiment on the front. I'm just going to have it hooray, but I'm going to stamp a birthday sentiment inside. And that means then, because part of it was stamps and images or
Yeah.
stamped images. So if I stamp inside and stamp some of my images inside, then I'm kind of adhering to, what we were saying.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick these down and then I'll bring out my stamping platform and that way I'll be able to stamp inside because I know what will happen. I'll take all this off the front of the card and then I'll go to stick it down and it's it's going to be different. I won't get it back where I have everything. Does that
No.
happen to anyone else? Do you sit
Yes.
there and kind of put stuff down, think, yeah, I'll do that. And then you move everything away and you start sticking stuff down and that's not the original design I had planned.
Oh, yeah. All the time, really, because I never get the original design for me. I think.
Yeah, it's something I do often. But then when I'm not disappointed, you
No.
know, when I do end up looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I really like that. So I think I'll pop that one there.
Just cutting my own mats here, because I only have one layer, so it's simple enough. But it's a puzzle, because I don't wanted to use the dice, because they don't fit in my scout, all of them. So I'm doing my own thing here.
Well, I think that's the right way to do it, Benita, because
Yeah,
they're there to make your life easy,
yeah.
But if cutting it by hand is easy, well then, it's
But
not
look
like
at
there isn't.
this. That is the perfect size. Have two more, three more of these measurements. So that's a happy accident.
I love when that happens. I love a
Yeah,
happy accident. Isn't that what
yeah,
Bob Ross calls them, happy accidents?
yes. But it's a very strange measurements. Dang it! It's the 16th.
All those damned sixteenths.
Yeah, but
Might put a
not
little bit of foam under
seven
my guitar.
eighths.
Seeing as I'm raising stuff up, I might as well raise that up.
Let's see, four and let's see here.
I've got loads of bits of foams everywhere. Do you know the way you use a bit and then you throw it to the sides? I'm going to use all my little scrap pieces.
I have two here. Wow, I'm lucky. So I'm going to just cause it's easier to with a bigger piece of card to measure with the 7/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be right. And then it was. I have a short memory. I have a good memory, but it's very short.
That's hilarious, Benita.
You should know by now I am hilarious.
Absolutely.
Ay, ay, ay. 4 3/4 plus a bit. That
It's
will be.
those bits that befuddle me.
Yeah. 4 4 1/4 and a bit. And hopefully it will be no. Ugh. Yuck. Ay, ay, ay. 4 1/4 and a bit. That's right. And not this. Okay. Four. I'm go. It's going very well for me. I'm
I'm
doing
laughing.
such a great work. Morning, Lynn.
Oh, there's Lynn. Morning,
Aw.
Lynn.
Hi, Amber.
Oh, hello,
Hi,
Ember.
Amber. How are you? Are you watching with Nana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it again and take 4 3/4 and not 1. My head isn't working apparently because I see it was 4 3/4, but I cut it 4 1.
Yes, measure twice, Benita, cut once.
Yeah, but
Isn't that the thing?
yeah, I know. You say that all the time, but yeah. 4 3/4. So it wasn't that hard of a measurements. Hopefully they are all right now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Where is the other one?
Is it under a pile of papers, Benita?
Yeah, it was under the strips I cut wrong. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I have
Yeah.
those. I can't believe I really am happy with my YouTube name.
Yeah, when I heard it first, I was like, that's such an odd name. Like
Yeah.
under a pile of paint. But you know what? It really has grown on me. I think it's funny,
It's
you know?
yeah.
It's so actually you as well.
Yeah, because I have pile of papers on the floor and everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what works for you, you know?
No, not really, but uh, yeah.
I think that needs to go in there. Now I've also got to put some drops on, don't I?
What link do you mean, Christine?
I've lost the link.
What
Huh?
link?
Yeah. Like if you're texting, if you're typing, what are you have you lost the link to watch the video?
You can just go on to my channel again and look for the live.
Yeah,
I'm
you should
typing.
see the round image on the front of Benita's YouTube channel. It should come up as a live on there, depending on what you're using. Oh, you're back now. Oh,
Ah.
well,
Oh.
oh, did
Okay.
we maybe disappear? Is that
No.
what it is? Anyone else? Did we disappear there for a while? This is Benita's YouTube
Yeah.
and
I
her
have.
internet.
I
So
I have seen our picture all the time, so I don't know what happened there.
yeah, the same
But
for me.
yeah,
Because I'm
hopefully,
watching, I've got my laptop just over there. So I'm watching to make sure my card is centered and all the things. So, but it's a little bit behind from what I'm actually saying to the time I'm seeing it on my laptop is like 3 seconds maybe. So there's not a whole lot of difference there. But
no.
yeah. Okay. I'm
Four
going
and
to use some
7 8.
accent glaze. I don't think I
Oh.
have orange Nuvo drops. Let me
But
just.
but you can take pearls, dear.
I know, but like my drops are just over there on the shelf. So I'm going to climb a few boxes and see if I can reach it.
Yeah, you do. Climb away. Oh, oh, it was a glitch, Simone, and I don't know what happened because I haven't touched anything. So maybe it was a YouTube thing. YouTube is very. Ugh.
Yeah, could be. Right.
Yeah.
I have actually got these Craft Sensations 3D pearls. Now, I haven't used them in about a year and a half.
Oh,
2 years. I have a
good.
whole
Good
selection of
luck.
them up there.
Good luck on using them now. Then.
Yeah, I'm going to see if they work.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they do.
Oh
Oh, they
wow.
worked beautifully. I'm not going to do them now yet. I'm going to leave it over there and I'm going to stamp. I'm going to stamp my sentiment and my images and all the things inside first.
Ooh.
And then I shall, no, what goes where? Oh, this
It's
goes.
so funny to hear you on this live, Simone, because you are a planner of a sort, and it's so fun to have done this challenge for you.
Yeah, you see, I like to get everything set up and
Yeah,
I like everything prepped and ready to go and know what I'm doing and where
yeah,
I'm going.
yeah,
This is
and it
totally
was so
like
fun.
I'd nothing prepped other than die cutting out two showstoppers in case I had to do a showstopper or a double showstopper. That's the
Yeah,
only thing I prepped. Everything
yeah.
else is stuff that's there. So
You,
I think I will use the Music Maker stamp and die set. That's got some best birthdays start with a song.
yeah, I
Love
love
that.
that sentiment. Yeah,
I like the U rock, so I think I'll
yeah.
pull
It's
out
the
this.
same set I'm using because that's the only music theme I have. Really, I
I've
have.
got I've got the
Yeah, you
Paper
have the other set.
Discovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paper Discovery did one, and I've
Oh
got all
yeah.
those as well.
Yeah, I
But
didn't get those.
I think I'm going. I like the U Rock. I think I might
Yeah.
stamp that.
For
Fussy
a
cut it
mail
out.
it's for a mail it's perfect.
Yeah, I might add that to the front of the card.
Yeah.
And then I love the idea of having this one inside. What do you think, guys? Should I do that? Put You Rock, hooray, and then You Rock along here. Look, I'll stamp it out. If I don't use it, I don't use it. Sure, there's no loss if I don't use it.
Exactly. You
So
have
I'll
it
stamp
for
it out.
later.
Exactly. I'm going to take a little swig of tea.
Yeah, you reminded me. It sounds like I have a frog in my phone.
Oh, you sound grand, Benita.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, so I have my stamp positioner here. As you can see, it looks mucky ducky. I did have a piece of I had a piece of fun foam in there because I was using a stamp and it wasn't giving a good impression. So I used some of that, removable tape, and I put that down. And then I took it off because I was stamping something else and I didn't need the fun foam there. I shouldn't have stuck it down. I should have just set the foam in there and put the magnets on it. But
Mm.
now I need to get all that crap off.
Yeah, and I'm
So
just. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I hope it won't do that again. But I don't know what happened. Maybe
I
they.
think Christine is the only one who had it because Pippa said we didn't disappear for her and it didn't
Oh,
disappear for me either.
okay.
So it could have just been a little bit of a Humpty
Yeah,
Dumpty for Christine's internet,
yeah.
maybe.
But I'm glad you're back now. Yeah, sometimes things happen. And of course, it's on the lives.
Well,
and
it
I'm
wouldn't be alive if it didn't really.
no,
Okay, that's good enough.
and I'm just um looking at my phone and see so it's still charging. You know,
Yeah, I
um,
had my phone on to charge all night, but I didn't plug the charger into it properly. And
out.
so it wasn't. But
Oh,
I'm not
sorry.
going to touch anything now. I leave it. Let's
Yeah,
see. You rock. This is how I store my stamps and dies when I get them. Because when they come in the packaging, they're just in like the dies are in a little plastic bag and the stamps are just stuck onto a piece of cardstock.
yeah,
So I then stick them onto a piece of 300 GSM card. I add a little bit of magnetic sheet for my dies to stick on. And that's how I keep mine all together. So I'm
yeah,
going to take the U Rock and pop that down there. I'm going to use my Versifine now, Simone. Let's see if I can get this. I do have an orange ink.
What did you have? You said
I think this
an
is an
orange,
orange. Yeah.
an
Let's
orange what?
ink. I have
Oh,
the Versifine Claire
yeah,
Summertime
yeah.
ink.
I-
So I might do it in orange and see how it looks.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I thought you said I have an orange ape.
Benita Longman. What do you like? Oh, this is a nice subtle orange.
I don't know what happened with my hearing, because that's not even the same letters.
We let it go, Benita. We let it go.
Yeah, I am like I am.
I didn't prep this stamp, so
You didn't prep anything.
I always prep your stamps, folks, before you ink them. You get a much better, you get a much better result. Either clean them or, yeah, because there generally is a residue on them, and I'm sure you all know that already. But yeah, I didn't prep that one, so yeah, I love the orange. I think the orange will be well.
Yeah,
It
that
will.
is really cool.
I'll stick that up under the hooray. So I'm gonna fussy cut that out.
Ooh.
because I stamped it a couple of times, I'm going to sit it over there to dry. And I'm going to grab
Yeah.
my card and I'm just putting my stamp back on my stamp set. I don't know what other people are like. Some people do it all when they're finished, but I have lost stamps by doing that. So I
Yeah.
tend to put them back immediately after I've used them.
Yeah. Yeah, that I think that's a good idea because I have started doing that too. Because I also have lost stamps, and it's so heart wrenching.
It's annoying, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it might be a little bit of my OCD. I don't know, but and I figure, whether you're live or what the story is, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just me. That's what I like to do. So I have
Yeah.
I don't know if let me just stand up so I can see. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
You
can.
can stand up.
Yeah, I know. I'm not in a wheelchair. Anyone
No.
listening will be going, oh my God. Listen, guys, that's our banter. That's our humor. I'm
Yeah.
always taking the mick out of Benita, and she takes the mick out of me as well.
Yeah.
You can see here, I have the card front hanging off the stamping platform. That's because I've added foam to some of them, so it would make it uneven. So by hanging it off the edge, it allows me to stamp it better. Now, I do love this stamp. It's very cool. First thing I'm going to make
Yeah.
sure is that I put it on straight. So, do I go straight to the actual sentiment or do I go like
Yeah.
is
That
the happy birthday supposed to be on the wonk or do you just put it anywhere you like? Let me have a look.
anywhere you like, of
Um,
course.
yeah, I think the happy
Are you
birthday needs to be straight-ish.
so?
Okay.
Are you all mesmerized with what we are doing? Because the chat is very quiet.
Oh, that's okay. They're watching what we're doing.
Yeah, they are mesmerized.
Mesmerized.
Yeah, and now I can take the time and get the reminder that I'm live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. BST, and I decided I am playing card bingo.
Right.
So
And how do you play that, Benita?
it's a sheet with rows with different stuff, and you can choose whatever row you like. And I am planning on letting the viewers say the row number, and that's the row I'm going to use.
Oh, very good. A little bit like the dice that we've done, but the people will be the dice. They'll decide, is
Yeah,
it?
exactly. So
Very good.
whatever row is getting the more votes, that's the row I am going to use. I think.
Sounds like fun. I'll definitely be there to harass you. I mean, watch you.
Well, if I know you correctly, you were right on the first time. And if your hubby is there also, it will be even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I think that will be fun.
It sounds like fun. I'll definitely be there. Unless something comes up, you know yourself.
Uh, Lynn says, I'm watching Simone lining up a stamp. Maybe you need to go out and come back in, Lynn, because there was a glitch, maybe. I'm not sure. But
Well, I'm going to be doing.
that was out of my hands, really.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the little music notes and I'm going to stamp them in black around my sentiment. I think that will make it pop and it'll
Yeah.
also tie in what's going on in the front. um, of the card with what's going on in the middle of the card.
Oh,
Oh, sugar. I
sounds
knew
good.
I was going to do that. Darn. Okay, you
What?
may get a glance of the top of my head. I didn't
Oh,
press down the whole way.
oh, shoot.
Mm. Yay! Okay, it worked out.
Yay! You did it.
I was too speedy with that one.
Yeah. You can't be Speedy Gonzales when you are crafting, you know?
No, you can't. Okay. That was a Sam like rescue. Thank you, Lynn. It was. I was sweating. I have to admit, I was sweating because I debated for a second. Will I get a black liner pen and 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 do it? But no,
Oh,
no,
you
rescued
managed.
and managed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But I am so glad I have the dice for all these things because now when I'm not using the dice, yeah, oh, it's so hard. I, I, 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and let's see, 4 and 3 and 3 and 3. But I really love this paper.
Yeah, it's very pretty, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay. I really like this stamp that does
yeah,
the couple of them together. I think that's very cool.
yeah. Only and you stop it. You and your scanning cat.
I put all the mats and layers on the scan. Oh, Lynn is a whiz when it comes to that scan and cut.
Yeah,
Absolute whiz. So she is.
yeah. But you know, we ordinary people who doesn't have a scanning cat, but Simone has one, so yeah.
Yeah, Simone has one.
But never use it.
Okay, I am
Oh.
going to, while I'm here, I'm going to pop a couple of little music notes. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm going to pop a couple of music notes just on the back of my
That's too
card.
short. Of course, that's too short, of course. So I'm getting there. I'm just have a few pieces to put on. Oh, that's perfect, I think. Almost. Just a smidge over. I will take my little scissors.
Yeah, lovely. And I'm going to take my envelope while I am here. Oh, where is the envelopes?
I don't know.
You know, I think I might make. Have I got orange? Oh, it's more of a peach. That's the yellow.
But peach is kind of orange.
Mm,
It's a shade thing.
I think once I find my envelopes, I'm going to put some of those music stamps on the envelope as well. And that way
Yeah.
it'll tie the whole thing together while I'm here, because I always forget to do it at the time. I'm also
Yeah.
going to stamp my red rubber logo that I have. I got this made up like 4 or 5 years ago when I started, and it's a red rubber stamp, and I got it from an American company, and it's brilliant. It's
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant. It hasn't degraded or anything. I got a clear stamp made up by another company, and it just literally, after about a year and a half, it started falling apart. And I don't
Oh my
wash them
god.
or anything. It's just, it wasn't a photopolymer. It was more
Ah,
like the silicone stamps that some of them that we get that we use,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
just didn't last. Whereas this one, I just take a clean, dry cloth and give it a wipe, and that's it. Brilliant.
yeah,
So I recommend if any of you are getting your own logos made up, definitely go for the better quality because they'll last longer at the end of the day. I find the photopolymers last better than the red rubber stamps. I find they last longer and better than the other stamps that we get, not mentioning any ones in particular. Anyway, that's the
no,
front, that's the inside. And then on the back, oh, that's from the stamping platform. And on the back, I've just added some of the music notes. I think it finishes it by bringing them all together. I am
yeah.
going to cut out my U rock. I'm going to do a little bit of fussy cutting because I don't mind doing fussy cutting, even though I have a scan and cut. Now, what I like to do is if I get a page of stamps, we'll say I have, a load of stamps like these and I want to color them in. Well, what I'll do is I'll get an A4 sheet, I'll stamp everything out, I'll color it all in, then I'll scan it onto my computer. Well, actually, I scan it in my printer and transfer it to my laptop, and then I print it up. And what I do then is I bring those pages to my scan and cut, thanks to Lynn, who definitely kicked my ass and got me using it. And I get the scan and cut to then cut them out. And that's
Yeah,
brilliant. But when it comes to just a couple of things, I I'll happily sit here, squint one eye, and cut it out.
yeah. So now
Mm.
I'm just going to cut out the icons like silhouettes in different blues.
Ooh,
I have I have a turquoise the cardstock piece, and then I took out the beautiful paper from the same pack as the card base mats. Cause yeah, I think the instrument would be looking cool on that.
yeah.
That's my plan.
Yeah, you've got loads of surface there as well to put
Yeah,
lots
so I
of
can.
instruments.
Yeah, so I will check for the sentiments and stuff because for once I'm going to do. I think I will have some sentiments on both of the bigger, not squares, but rectangles here on the
Mm-hmm.
both of them. I think.
Yeah,
And I think I will actually take my stamping platform and stamp those now and just see what I'm going to use. So I don't have to decide before I stamp and then I decide.
that's the way to do it, Benita.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that will do nicely. And I can tuck the U rock maybe in there. I could tuck it over here. No, I kind of want it over here. Might
You
end up
can
covering.
shut your eyes now for 5 seconds. I'm just going to look and see if I can see what. No, I can't see it, but hopefully it's charging. Yeah. And now, of course, it's not. Ah, why did I do that?
Are you
Silly me.
all right?
Yeah, but the arm
Right.
is. Ah,
What do we think, people? Shall I use the U rock? I've kind of been moving it around there to see what I like. Um,
ah,
what do we think? Should we have it in there?
yeah,
And where should we put it?
I don't know.
No, Lynn, not enough to make me design text on my scan and cut. I think you need to come for an actual visit and stay a night or two and actually walk me through it so I can see you do it, write down, you know,
Yeah,
A, B, C, D, E, all the different ways you do it. So that I'm that kind of a learner. I'm a visual learner. For someone to sit and talk me through something, I really struggle with that.
yeah.
Do you know, if I had to do something on the laptop, my daughter would be, okay, so click on this and do that. And I'm like, I go like Homer Simpson, you know, with the drool hanging out my mouth going, But if someone comes and says, okay, you click this button and then do you see this? You click on that. I will take it in and I'll have it and I'll never forget. But I kind of struggle with, yeah. So you rock. I think I'm going to stick it there.
Oh my god. Oh, it's going so well for me today.
Are you having fun times there, Benita?
Yeah, I am having fun, but I'm making so many rookie mistakes. Okay, that's better. Now I'm taking some.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the ladies in the comments, should I tuck my U rock under the hooray like so, or should I straddle it across the guitar like that with U rock? Hooray, U rock. I do like that idea because, you know, the guitar and rock and roll, etc. So where do you think under hooray or straddle or across guitar? So under the hooray is 1, across the guitar is 2. So type 1 or 2 where you think I should put the U rock. And
Good idea.
there's Lynn straight in. I like it across the guitar. Yeah, me too, Lynn. Uh, Christine said she needs to see how something is done as well. Written instructions are no good for her. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I call them blonde moments and I suffer a lot of them. But yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm a visual kind of girl. Sarah Louise says she likes 1. That's under the hooray. Christine
Yeah.
likes under the hooray. That's 2-1 now.
Can I? Can I get a vote?
You can. Yeah, Christine likes
Okay.
it under the hooray as well. Lynn, I think we're being voted out. What do you think, Benita?
Under the hooray.
Oh, damn. Okay, I think we'll go with under the hooray. And I think I'll just stick it flat down, maybe
Yeah.
just like that.
Just stick it.
I'll just stick it down. Pippa agrees under the hooray. Okay. I'll put it under the hooray. Lynn, we've been voted out.
Uh, yeah. That's the thing sometimes. And now I'm blue all over. Ugh.
Now, lovely jubbly. Okay, so finishing touches for this card. I'm going to
And I
get
haven't
my.
started my card yet.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and make a second one. So
Oh,
I
good.
think I'm going to do a little bit of ink blending.
You,
So now
you
I'm going to use my sparkle pen, and I'm going to give a little bit of sparkle to my guitar.
You know, I can roll the dice for you once again if you have we want to change it up.
Mhm. No,
No, that
just
was
no. I know what'll happen, Benita. I'll end up having to do a showstopper with 6 different pattern papers.
yeah,
And it'll probably be in red, and there'll be heat embossing and all the things. I got off lightly, and I know that. So, yeah,
yeah,
no.
yeah, but
There is, my sparkle pen is running out. And what
oh
I like to do when I start to run out of my sparkle pen is I take it to the bathroom or the kitchen sink, whichever. I take it to a sink and I fill up the barrel with water. And I do this 3 or 4 times because there's so much glitter left in it that to throw it away is ridiculous. There's lots of glitter left in this part of the barrel as well. And it sticks on. So
yeah,
it's not as if, the water dries in and then, um, oh, here it comes now. And then all the glitter comes off. It doesn't. It doesn't come off. I'm
mm.
going to add some accent glaze to my hooray. So that'll also hold the glitter in. You can't really see this at the moment, but
Oh well,
I can. There's lots of sparkle there.
great idea, Simone.
Yeah, but don't throw out your glitter pens. Just refill the
There,
base, the barrel of it, you know?
yeah,
And actually I'm gonna color the whole thing in. And have the whole thing just sparkling because it's music and you
yeah,
know glamour.
music,
Yeah, and I did that for years. I was throwing it away, and then one time I was waiting for new ones to come, and I had no. I wanted to put a bit of sparkle on. And I thought I'll just fill it with a bit of water and see if it works. Just
yeah.
see if it works, and it works a treat. Now I've loads of sparkle on that. Oh, look at it!
Oh
I
wow,
don't know. It's the camera picking it up, but
a
it
little bit.
really is very glittery.
That's
Anyway,
cool.
yeah. So, top tip, especially as everything is so expensive.
Yeah.
Uh, right, I'm going to use a little bit of accent glaze, and I've got the made to surprise accent glaze. This is the old recipe. Sam has new bottles out now with a new recipe. It's freer. I find shake the bottle really well if you have this one. I add 3 to 5 drops of water into it when I get it. I bought a load of these when they were out from Craftstash. I've still got one full bottle left in my drawer,
Oh
and I find it brilliant. These were brought out with a thicker um, consistency because they were to mimic water droplets.
yeah,
And I think a lot of people struggled with that. I'm
yeah.
going to cover the whole thing in.
The whole thing.
I do like that look though. It looks really cool when you cover the whole thing in. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was meant to be like for water droplets or for doing, your Nuvo drops. It was meant to give that look,
yeah,
which the thicker recipe did. But then people were complaining because it was too thick. I
yeah.
think a lot of it has to do as well with your craft room. This has now got a blockage in it.
Oh,
I think. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, this works great for me. I'm very happy with it.
yeah. That's
Um,
good.
but I know some people were a little bit frustrated with it at the time when it came out because it wasn't working. And I know, I think it's Mary Polanco. did a review on the different
Yeah.
accent glazes, and the made to surprise one did not fare well in it at all. And I was
No.
shouting at the screen when I was watching it. You need to water it down. It's meant to be used as water.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But I felt sorry for Sam, like, because, you
Yeah.
know, she didn't have all that information. So she wasn't given a very positive spin to it at all. That kind of
No.
annoyed me. A lot of us muckers are very sensitive regarding Sam. You know, we
Yeah,
feel
we
this
are.
personal attachment because we've been with her and watching her
Yeah,
so long, you know.
we want to protect her.
We do. Now
Yeah.
mine keeps getting stuck, and the reason for that is I have a cold craft room. I've got two windows in this. There's one window that way, and there's one window that way. But the sun comes up over there and it goes down over there. So I never get, you know, um, sunshine directly in the windows. And so my craft room is cooler. And
Yeah.
I think my glues and all those things, um, they they kind of get snotty, is what I like to call it,
Oh
because
yeah.
they're a cooler room, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Speaking of expenses, we did a grocery shopping yesterday, and the guy who delivered it, he must have had a bad condition or something, because he was
Mm.
we bought so much stuff, because both me and my husband is in wheelchairs, so we only buy a certain amount when we go shopping by ourselves, because we can't take so much. But this time we said, oh, let's do it online shopping, and yeah, we bought cat litter and cat food and everything. And the poor guy, he go he came with the bags, like he was so tired. 5 times he had to go back and forward.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, it was so funny. And I mean, a guy like that should be better in, yeah.
Fit and healthy,
Yeah,
you
fit.
know?
I couldn't find the word. Thank you. Yeah, but it was so funny. He just
Well, I mean, if you had heavy shopping in, like, you couldn't blame him, really, could you?
no, but it was
Right.
so funny. He could have called us and we could open the gate, so he could take the van inside the, yeah. But he didn't think as far.
I'm just showing everyone Benita my card.
Yeah, do
I'm
so.
bringing it up to the camera.
Oh,
I hope you can see
wow.
all the glossy accents and the sparkle, and I've
Oh,
used some
wow.
of the drops.
I
So I think,
love it, Simone.
yeah, I think it looks well. I'll quickly show you the inside. There you go. Because I've dropped on there, so you know. So I think while we're here, I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to make another one in a 6x6 again. I'm going to go along the same lines, but I'm going to kind of I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm just going to get rid of that because I've an awful fear that little drop is going to end up
Yeah.
smushed on something. So I think, yeah, I'm going to put that up there. You can
Oh,
still
I'm not
see it.
taking the
Yeah.
wrong thing. So I'm just going to cut the sentiments that I'm using on the big rectangles first, so I can see where I need the instruments.
I've
I
got a
have
scalloped edge card. I'm going to card base. I'm going to use that for my
Ooh.
next card. I think I'm going to add some of the flowers because they're peaches and yellows, and so I'm going
Yeah.
to stick to the same color theme.
But
Um,
maybe you should do a little more orange this time then, Simone.
that's the plan. I'm going to go with an orange background.
Ooh, good.
So give me a moment while I go
Looking
through all
looking
my
forward to that one, Simone.
papers and let's see. Actually, I have this collection. Let's see, have we any
Yeah.
oranges in
Oh,
here?
yeah. I love those papers. The colors are just so fun.
I think these colors here are the yellows and reds and oranges. That might work.
Yeah. Yeah. That has even the second favorite color on my. Yeah, I like it.
Lovely, lovely.
And that one too. The other one of the sides anyway.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah, you can choose. The best birthdays start with a song. And I think I will have to um take a backing. Cause it was only the yeah, I don't know what I was going to say, but hello.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted looking to see. I think that's more red than orange. I'm just going to have a quick look and see if if I have something else more like orange. I mean, I've got an awful wealth of pattern paper here, but you know yourself what it's like when you're looking for something in particular. You can
Yeah,
never find what you're looking for.
yeah,
So
exactly.
bear with me, and I have a look and see.
And I'm
Oh, this
I'm
might
just
work.
so happy, ladies, because I ordered glue from a Swedish web shop 1.5 week ago, and it just arrived Monday. So it took a while, even though it was in the same country. But
That would work. That's orange. That's orange,
yeah,
orange.
oh, oh, I love those. Yeah, use those.
Oh,
Do
look at that one.
ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think there's more orange, orange
yeah, I
in
think
this.
you should use those.
Yes, I think I like this one.
Yeah.
So I think I shall go with that.
I'm sorry, ladies. I'm just having to say, Jonas, det är en katt utanför.
So the orange background paper I'm going to use, it's a Craft Sensations. It's Bright Freshness. And it is
I
24
love,
sheets
I
to
love that.
24. Yeah, I do like it. I have it a while in my crafty stash.
Yeah,
So
but
I
that's
don't know if it's available anymore. You might find it on eBay or something, but I think that's more orange than what I was looking at in these. So that's the one I'm going to use.
yeah. I
Okay.
so you are doing the challenge really hard this time with
I
yours.
am. I'm going harder. I'm going home while you're there doing yours. It is 10 to 12, so we're on here at nearly an hour and a half. I think we're
Oops.
doing good. I mean, honestly, I could have done that card in about 40 minutes or half an hour, but
Yeah,
you
but we
know,
are
when you're
chatting and
chatting and yeah,
yeah.
all the things. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my trimmer and cut my cardstock down to size, my paper. Now I'm using a scalloped um, card base. This is a shop bought card base. It measures again 5 and 7/8 by 5 and 7/8. But because of the scallop, I think I'm going to do 5.5.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm going to do a 5.5 by 5.5 piece of
Yeah.
pattern paper. I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't knock it.
Ooh,
For
good
now,
idea.
I didn't want to leave it there so people could see it, but I think I'll just knock it because of the accent glaze that's on it.
Yeah. You can show it before we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you getting on there, Benita?
I'm fussy cutting out the music sheet thingy here, the stamp, because I don't think it's good to have it straight, and I wanted to follow the notes and everything. I think.
So I've cut my sheet down to 5.5, and the excess, what I've done is I've cut this one down to 5.5, and it leaves me a little strip, and my strip is an inch. So I'm going to embellish the front of my card with that little strip. This one, then I can always make another card with this piece later on when I'm done. I might throw together another one because, like I said, I'm building up my stash, so that'll be really handy to have there. So I'm going to stick this piece inside because I lose it otherwise, and then I know that bit's done. And I'm also going to stamp my sentiment inside the card, and I'm going to do again similar to what I did with the one I've already made. And that way I'll have the inside done. And you'll see then how quickly this one will come together,
Yeah.
because it won't be fapping. Now, I could put it on the side. So whatever way, if I'm going to have this in this orientation on the front, then I'll copy the same orientation inside. But if I had it this way up, then I would do it this way up. And I like that orientation. So I'm going to put this strip on the inside over to here. And I like doing this because when people open the card and they see that it's different, you don't get that in a shop bought card. So that's what I like. I like
Yeah.
doing that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to stick this on the front because the glue can be drying or setting. So I can do that. I was actually thinking of taking an ink pad and ink blending
Ooh.
the way I had done the other ones, but I like using up the pattern paper. I've got so much pattern paper in my stash and I just don't use enough of it. So
So I almost wish you had the number 6 then.
to use with the scraps, yeah.
I'm just die cutting out some notes because I really want the die cuts instead of the stamps for this because it will show more when I have them, and I have them in gray, and then I'm inking the sides with black or another gray. I think
Mm-hmm.
I have a plan. It's for the middle panel because I don't want the sentiment on the wonk. I just want notes going down with some instrument. I think we will see.
I'm
I love.
just going through my sentiments while you're doing that to pick out what I want.
Yeah,
Um,
You know, we have so much stuff in our stash, so it's easy to forget what you have. And these notes from the Have a Drink on Me, or what it's called, it's from the Magic Color Slide.
mm,
I have,
yeah.
yeah, so I have started to use them a lot now when I want notes, music notes.
I think I'll go with
Oh,
birthday,
Cara. Oh, yeah.
and I think I'll stamp my happy on there.
Yeah,
Um,
loyal muckers. You're right, Sarah.
yeah, we are indeed, aren't we? Loyal
Yeah.
muckers.
Yeah. I don't know, Sam, is she on today? She is, right?
As far as I know, she's
Yeah.
crafting today. She's doing a live.
Yeah. So, a lot of lives today, ladies. And tomorrow. And I have one in my on my Swedish channel on Saturday too. Yeah. But I really love lives. Having them.
Yeah, I do enjoy going live as well.
Yeah, you should do that sometimes by yourself too, Simone.
Yeah,
But I really love our lives together because they are really fun.
me too. I do
Mm.
live. I do like going live together.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I want to do a cluster.
And now when
Stamp
you
happy
have
birthday.
shown me to do the halftime again, I forgot how to do it when I was going live with Cara. So now, Cara, next time we're going live, I can do it right.
Oh, what did you forget to do?
The time when you are going live, I couldn't set it for 12:30.
Oh,
You know,
right.
because I didn't know what to do. But it was easy when you reminded me how to do it. Because I had done it before, but my old brain,
I
almost
do.
60 now. No, I have 3 more years until then. But yeah, now I have die cut out a lot of no music notes, so I think that will be enough for now. Let's see how to work it out.
I think the I think these flower petals from Made to Surprise, when you put the cello between them, it looks like a butterfly. I do
Yeah.
like that. Doesn't that
Yeah.
look cool? It's very
Oh, wow.
different.
Oh, that's a great idea for a feminine card also.
Yeah.
Oh,
Keeps our
wow, what a
music.
great idea, Simone. Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
I do too.
Ah,
Stumbled upon it.
ding, 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 ding.
Winner, winner. I think I'm going to go black with the music. I'll stamp a couple of music notes
Oh,
to
wow,
pick
I
up the
love
black in the
that.
birthday. Mm. And I might just pop one or two of the flowers inside. I do like the simplicity of that. I think I'm going to go with that. I could add more flowers and build up a wreath, but it just makes me think of a butterfly. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with
Wow,
that.
we need to remember that idea, ladies.
Mm.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to give a little bit of just a curve up on my flowers so they look like wings.
I love that. I need to try it myself now.
Mhm.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, no. It needs to go like that. Not not outside the card, Benita. You are you are silly. But I
Okay.
love that I can use my glue press again now with the glue. Oh,
Yeah, you'd run out of
yes,
glue for that, hadn't you?
yeah, and the other glue also. So I couldn't put. I didn't want to put the bad glue in that bottle, cause yeah,
Yeah, you weren't too happy with it, were you?
no wobbly cards and ugh, it was not fun to craft with that. I think I need to do it like that, and then I think I will have the saxophone or what it's called here. I could have used black I die cuts, but I really wanted it almost like monochromatic. Monochrome.
Yeah, I think that's the right way of putting it.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm just going to stick my cello down by using some foam. And the
Mm,
reason for that is I can tuck my flowers underneath that.
I will see if I have a little. No, I don't have that. Oh, maybe that will work. Let's see. Come on. Maybe. This is too small and this is almost. No, I will fussy cut it. I just had an idea, but it didn't work.
That's
So,
all right.
yeah.
They don't all always have to work.
No, but it would be nice if they did. Just for the sake of the live and everything, but yeah. But I think I really starting to love the lives and I feel more confident now. So
Yeah, the go lives together are fun, aren't they?
yeah, because then you can talk back and forward and have some fun banter and
Mm, yeah.
it's not that easy to do it by yourself.
Christine has got to go. I've just spotted her comment there. So I
Oh
hope you enjoyed the live, Christine.
yeah,
Um,
thank you for coming and hope you enjoyed it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Celine has just joined us. Welcome, Celine.
yeah,
She's late
welcome.
joining us, but that's okay. Life sometimes gets in the way. We can't complain about that too much.
Yeah,
Um, so I hope you enjoy. I've made a card already, Celine.
yeah.
Benita rolled the dice. She had a list of ideas and she rolled the dice, and each time it would pick out a style. So I got a 6 by 6 card, music theme, orange color, using stamps and images, Nouveau drops, etc., and one type of pattern paper. So that was what she pulled from with the dice. This is the first card I made. There is some orange in the bricks. We have all agreed.
Yeah,
So don't look too hard, Selena. And yeah, the music theme, I'm using some of Mixed Up Crafts music theme, but that's the first card that I've made. Inside looks like that. and I've got accent glaze on it at the minute, so that's why, and my little drops as well. I'm being very careful with it. So because Benita got a showstopper,
Double
showstopper card,
showstoppers.
yeah, I feel I
Double.
got an easy one. So I'm here making another card just so I can be crafting along and give Benita time to
Yeah.
finish doing her card as
You are
well.
so sweet. Cause I
Oh,
was a
sure.
little stressed there while you when you got that easy one, and I just put and I got the double showstopper. Oops.
Yeah, but sure, look, it's all good, and I'm happy to be
Yeah.
here crafting along.
And
So
you
I
and
just
and you
go
can
on.
talk. And you can talk, so it's okay.
Well, I'm Irish,
Yeah,
so
I
we tend to
know.
be talkers.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got my music theme is using the cello, and I thought I would kind of make a feminine card because that other one, you'd get away with using it for masculine or feminine. But I thought I would use some flowers because I have them here die cut out. I prep a lot of stuff to have, so I thought it would be fun. But this really made me think of a butterfly. So the cello looks like the body and the flowers look like the wings of a butterfly.
I
And I
I
just think
I
it's
just
so
love it.
cute.
Yeah. That is so elegant looking. And you can have whatever colors and stuff you want. Think about it in a gray cello with pink flowers. Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to stick my birthday down, but I want to stamp, and I know this is up on foam, but I'm going to use my stamping platform. I want to put happy. I want to stamp happy because then I'm stamps and images. So that will work for that.
Yeah,
So I'm going to stamp the happy. I'm going to get
you are
my
doing so well.
yeah, I think so too. So I just
Yeah,
need to find a happy.
but it
There's a
was
happy.
very nice to get that challenge for you because you couldn't plan anything.
No, literally, all I did was
Look
did
like panic and rolling your
showstoppers.
thumb.
Yeah. Okay, now will I do a full happy with the orange popping through or just black? I think I'll do that one. Will
Oh
that be
yes,
too black?
Celine. We are planning on watching Sam later. Yes, aren't we, Simone?
We are indeed, yeah. We'll finish up and we'll go have our lunches and
Yeah.
then we'll be able to. Benita and
And
I watch them together. We go on to Facebook Messenger and we do a video call. And what we
yeah,
do is we watch Sam's lives together and we have the banter, a bit like what you're seeing here. And we
yeah.
have the crack, don't we,
Why
Benita?
did she? Why does she do that? That?
Yeah. And we read the comments and we're like, did you see what so and so said? Oh, so and so said this. Isn't that a great idea? Yeah, we
yeah,
do have fun, don't we, Benita?
yeah. I wish we were in the same country, though.
Oh, well, look, we're
Someday we will see each other. I think.
okay.
Oh, this is so cool having the instruments like this popping up.
Mm,
I think I'm happy, but I have to die cut out a few more because they are not they are not enough. The guitar and the electric guitar, I think, and then um, I have that one. So two more, and yeah, we will be grand, as Simone usually says.
yeah, we'd be grand. I meant to stamp the inside of my card before.
Uh
before I went down on the outside. I
oh.
am hilarious. That's okay. That's what a stamping platform is for. You
Yeah.
can do all
But I
these
just
things.
can't stop looking at your guitar butterfly. Oh my god. Or
It's a
cello.
cello,
Yeah, I
actually.
mean,
Cello,
yeah.
yeah. I did debate putting a guitar there, but
Yeah,
I
I
like
think
the idea of using the cello. It's something
yeah.
different, you know?
Yeah. And it's I believe it's more, I shouldn't say it cuz that's for a male or but I think it's more feminine when you use cello. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah.
I've got a little hair there. One of
Oh,
Buster's hairs get everywhere. I do like that.
yeah.
I think that is savage.
I love it. I love it really.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's a
I
fab.
shall I shall do the inside now, and I'm just going to hang this off the edge. That way, the foam and stuff. Oops, my magnets just jumped together.
I thought you said the magnets just poops. I think I need some
They
more coffee.
snapped. Look, they snapped together. That
Mm.
happened to me with one of them, and when I went to pull it apart, the magnet popped out. You know, the
Oh,
little plastic bit
yeah. Oh,
broke.
that's
So I
thing.
glued them back in and stuck a bit of washi tape over it to hold it while the glue set. No, it didn't set. Look, I'll just leave that bit of washi on there. That works perfect.
Dang.
Okay. Now, I think I'm going to do the same sentiment inside
Ooh.
um, as I did for the last card because I love that birthday message. I need to put
Yeah.
this down somewhere safe. I'll leave it over there. Okay. Put the cover on my ink so I
Yeah.
don't go making a mess. Make sure
Oh,
I'm centered.
I
Now,
almost bumped out my coffee. Oops. That could be
uh,
nice.
I think actually I'm going to go with the sentiment. The
Oh,
best
thank you,
birthdays start
Celine.
with a song. Yeah, I think I'll use that this
Thank
time.
you, Celine. And I could even have it on the side so you can watch it even more because now I'm filling up with some more notes around here, I think.
That looks savage, Benita.
Oh, thank you, Simone.
Savage is the word. I think that would be a brilliant birthday card for someone, especially celebrating a big birthday, you know, 60 or 50
Yeah,
or whatever. So definitely leave room to put a big number on there. I would,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
definitely. Okay. Let's
yeah.
see if this is straight.
And you know, Jonas has the card from you and Mike still up there and look at it. So,
Does
yeah,
he?
yeah,
Oh, bless.
my Elvis card and your uh, shed card. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad he liked it. I had fun making that card.
Yeah. And
And you know, it's nice when you put effort into making a card and the recipient is like, oh, wow. I made a
yeah.
card recently using Sam's summer collection. You know, the one with the beers and wines and the crafty
Yeah.
arms and all that. And I made it for my brother in mind, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I sent that to him and I knew he was going to be on holidays before his 60th birthday. So I sent it to him early. And the day he got it, he was working from home and
Mm.
he phoned me to
Mm.
say th- that he was just gobsmacked with it. He was like,
Yeah.
"It's so fabulous, Simone. I had to ring you." My brother never does anything like that.
No.
I only hear from that man, do you know, when there's a family emergency or something. Like, generally, I'll talk to Caroline, my sister in law, do you know, if there's something going
Yeah.
on. I kind of talk to her. I don't really talk to Bernard.
No.
But so I was floored when he rang me. Of course, then we had the chats for about 45 minutes, but
Yeah.
like my heart burst, that
Yeah.
he was thoughtful enough for someone who doesn't do that type of thing
Yeah.
to say that to me. Because when I get a card from someone who's made a card
Yeah.
like that for me, I'm like, oh my God, I appreciate the fact that it takes all the time and all the effort. Do you know
Yeah.
that kind of way?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I think a lot of people that we make cards for who are not card makers don't
Yeah.
get it, you know? And
Exactly.
they're like, oh, that's lovely. And you're like, excuse me,
Yeah.
I put a lot of effort and time into that card. It deserves more than that's lovely.
Yeah. Like
But
the
still,
card I made a few live together, craft together ago with the drinks and the beers and stuff for our friend who turned 60. He was
mhm.
so happy with it, so he messaged me with a long message, and he thought
Aw.
it was fabulous. And yeah, so, and he doesn't talk a lot either, so that was
Yeah,
nice.
it is, isn't it? Especially when
Yeah.
you get from someone, that you don't expect it from, you
Yeah.
know? Because,
Yeah,
like,
that's
I made a lot of cards for friends and family, and I'll get oh, thanks for your card. It was lovely.
yeah.
And I appreciate that. Like, I'm not saying I want everyone to be,
No.
drooling down their chin with their thanks. I'm not
But
saying that. But what
no.
I'm saying is when you get oh my gosh, I loved your
Yeah.
card and thanks so
Yeah.
much, that you can say, oh, I've made that on a YouTube video. So if you'd like to see how it's made,
Yeah.
it's there kind of a thing. But yeah, no, it's lovely because we do put a lot of time and
Yeah.
effort into the cards that we make,
Yeah.
So it's
Uh,
nice to get that feedback, I think.
yeah. And the card you made for Jonas, he was so surprised because he didn't expected it. So when it came in the mail and he opened it, yeah, you saw his face because I took a picture, but yeah,
Yeah.
but he was so surprised and happy. So, and yeah, so it was so nice. Now I'm finished.
Are you?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I
I'm
think
nearly
so.
finished. I just need to stamp
Yeah.
some music
Oh,
notes.
you
This
don't.
is the music notes I want to stamp. Can anyone see them on my desk? Because I've lost them.
They are up there by the tub. I think it's or what is about with the flower tub. I think it's something. No, it's
No.
not there. Oh,
I know it's here somewhere. It's
yeah,
just
but
where. See,
I thought it. Yeah.
this is
Oh,
my life.
ay, ay, ay.
This is why I put my stamps away, folks. This is why.
Yeah.
I'm going to just tidy up a little bit. You can be showing everyone your
Oh.
fabulous card while I'm.
Yeah. So it's really hard to show the show double showstopper, but I have I had the blue color and showstopper and with music theme and what else? Dice and die cuts and what did I have more? Uh oh. I forgot some of the prompts, I think, or what you call it.
Oh, you didn't make a note of them, did you not?
Yes, I did, but I can't find the note.
It's on the desk there somewhere beneath
Under a
that
pile of
pile
papers.
of papers. It's under a pile of papers.
Yeah, but
I'm
I think I should have the on the decoration. I was getting the hat pins and 3D decoration. So what I am doing is that I am taking this electric guitar off and just putting it on 3D foam.
You're adapting, are you?
Yeah, because I need to use what I was supposed to do.
Okay. I've added some music notes to the back of my card. I'm going to
Ooh,
stamp my logo up
wow.
here.
Wow.
These are all things that I do after I finish a card. I don't normally show the little bits and bobs like that, but as we're here today,
Oh, Lynn, you poor. Can do you see Lynn's comment there, Simone?
then it would be especially nice if the card you put effort into making actually arrived in Ireland. You know, poor Lynn and Pam, two crafty friends,
Yeah.
made beautiful birthday cards for me and they never arrived. Now, I had a discussion, Lynn, with Mike this morning, and he said, do you know if you're printing up the label, that it can really draw attention to the Irish customs? He was saying maybe if you just stuck a stamp on it, put it in an envelope, stuck a stamp on it, and dropped it in the post box, it might have just gone. I think, because I know Pam prints up the label, on it and
Yeah.
states what it is. And it might be that customs got a bit finickety because
Yeah.
of that. I don't know. But it could be a reason that, Irish customs guys, they really could do with you know, copping on. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's very disappointing. But I did get to see pictures of the beautiful card you made, Lynn, and I
Yeah.
was very impressed.
Thank you, Donna.
Um,
And thank you,
if
Pippa.
you can see there from the card, I've put music marks on the back, and it's kind of as if it's trailing up through. I kind of liked that idea. I'm just running with that now. I'm also going to take one or two of the little single notes, and
But why
I'm
did
gonna.
they put documents inside? They
I
should
don't.
they just should put greeting card, handmade greeting card.
Yeah, I agree.
That's so
Yeah,
sweet.
so I think that's what the problem is. I think if you want to send a card to Ireland, and it's not
Yeah.
just the standard bought from the shop card, then what you need to do is just buy a stamp, put a stamp on it, and maybe write handmade birthday card on the outside.
Yeah.
That
I
might make a difference.
I put enclosed handmade greeting card and just stamp it myself and no labels and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it had birthday card on it the first time, but it should be fine then. I don't know why.
I don't know either,
Oh,
but I think maybe
stupid.
if you're ever
Stupid.
sending a card to Ireland, just stick a stamp on it. Bring it to the post office, get them to stick a stamp on it, and
Mm.
away you go. You'll be grand.
Maybe we just put the papers and paper decorations and stuff, and you make it yourself when it arrives.
And
Assemble it
make your
yourself
own card. Some assembly required,
like IKEA.
like IKEA. Indeed.
Oh my god.
Okay, I just need to add some
That
of my
that
drops
may be
on this.
that may be the problem then, Lynn. She used holographic card.
Yeah, that can
Yeah,
be.
but I don't know how to show it the whole card for you here, ladies. But I will take pictures of it and we will show it on my channel and everything. So yeah, I almost get it in shot.
It looks brilliant, Benita.
Thank you.
It really does.
I haven't used this showstopper for a while. I usually just so it's nice to take some other stuff out. And
Okay.
now we we save this roll the dice sheet for the future, I think, because that will be fun to take out again sometime.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah, I hope you
Nice.
had fun too, Simone.
I had great fun. I got to make two cards, as you
Yeah,
can see. I think a
yeah,
masculine and a feminine,
yeah,
with the music theme. I absolutely love both of them.
yeah. You
And
should do
I've
because
actually
they are
done the
lovely.
inside a little bit different. That's the inside
Ah,
for this one
yeah,
and the back. And then for
but I
this one, I put some glitter around the edge of the flowers. I don't know if you can see that. I love that. I think it's just reminiscent of a butterfly. And with
thanks,
the
Lynn.
Nouveau drops, if you look around the edge of the leaves, I just kind of tapped the edge of the bottle that does the drops. This,
Yeah,
I just tapped it so it put little dots
yeah,
around the leaves. I hope everyone can see that. But
yeah,
inside then I have the best birthday start with a song and another little flower. I love both of them. I love
yeah.
your showstopper. I think it's
Mm,
awesome. The colors are brilliant.
thank you.
As a woman, I'd love that card. I
Uh,
love the colors and everything, but I think that so would be good for a masculine card as well, do you know? And
yeah,
it's
yeah,
something I feel we don't have a lot of in our stash is masculine cards. So I'm
yeah,
chuffed I got both a masculine and feminine
yeah.
card done. I have to admit, Benita, I was a little bit about apprehensive about playing this
Yeah,
game
I know,
using I was like
but
scratching my head going, oh
yeah,
God, how is this
yeah,
gonna work? But it was absolutely fun. I'm gonna keep this. I think next time we go live, I think we should do the same thing again. I think it
yeah,
would be really fun. This is a fun way to do a live and make a
yeah.
card.
Mix
I
it up a
absolutely
bit.
love it. Yeah,
Yeah, and
brilliant.
I think it was nice to throw the dice for both of us because it's more fun that way, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I liked the fact
Yeah,
that you were rolling the dice for me. The fact I don't have a dice.
I think you have it somewhere.
We do. We have a wardrobe full of board games. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
dice in it. I just wasn't going pulling out the whole kit and
No,
caboodle to get to them.
I am happy to do that, but if we are going to do it on your channel, you should really do it yourself.
Mm. Oh, I will do in the future at some stage. Yeah, watch this space. There's just
Yeah,
so many other people going live. It's getting a time to do it that kind of suits
yeah.
everyone,
Oh,
that kind of way.
yeah.
But
Thank you,
yeah, I think we're
everyone.
going to finish up now, are we? It's 12:30, so that's a 2 hour
Yeah,
live. We had
yeah,
no real distractions. The live didn't stop midway through or anything, which was brilliant.
yeah. It was really nice, and thank you so much, ladies. You seem to have had almost as fun as we had.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's
Yeah,
always good crack when
and
we.
Cara, next time we are going live on your channel, we can do the craft roulette like you talked about if you want, or we can do this one also. It's okay. Whatever you like. Yeah.
Fun times. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll watch that. I love watching
Yeah, and
crafty get-togethers.
don't forget I am live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. BST with card bingo.
Ooh, card bingo. I've
Yeah.
never seen that, so that'll be fun to watch, Benita.
Yeah, I hope so. But
Lovely.
thank you everyone for today, and thank you Simone for being here on my channel today. It was
I
fun.
loved that. Thank
Yeah.
you for having me. I'll have you
Yeah.
next time on my channel. 2 weeks'
Yeah.
time, isn't it, Benita? Every
Yeah.
other week we craft
Yeah.
together on
Yeah.
each other's channels. Yeah.
Yeah. That
All
will be
right. So,
fun.
folks, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for having me, Benita. And I look
Yeah.
forward
Thank
to us
you.
crafting again. Thanks so
Bye.
much.
Bye,
Bye.
Simone. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you had a fun time. And remember, tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. on my uh, channel, we will have a card bingo. See you then, I hope. Bye, ladies. Bye.